this kind of party. I like this kind of party, baby. All right. Bring it, baby.
Yeah. It's the Dynasty Primetime. You are listening to Dynasty Primetime. It's your host, High Speed 30, aka HB. Let's go back, and we got my man, Matty Ice. What's up, bro?
What's up, Dre? How you doing, bro?
Hey, it's all good. First off, let's get to a little bit of business. Hey, you're listening to Dynasty Primetime on the DML network. This is the number one PS4 sim league around. You're not gonna get a better league. But this is Dynasty Primetime. Hey, Matt, let's just go ahead and get into it. We got a special guest with us today. A guy that's been punishing everybody he's been playing. The guy got an 11-1 record. The guy's a top user. We got King Vitamin coming in for our Dynasty Spotlight. What's up, King Vitamin?
What's going on? What's up, Ice? What's up, HB? What's going on, Dynasty?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's up, player? What's up, man? Good to have you on the show.
Thanks.
All right, now, we did a show with King Vitamin. It was a Dynamite show a couple weeks ago, but we didn't get it out because of some technical difficulties. So, this is our chance to redo it, kind of, but since then, a lot's happened. Okay, so, the first game of the year, we had the Browns versus the Titans, a playoff rematch, and it was an epic game. I think probably still the best game of the year. It went to overtime. What do you remember about that game, Vitamin?
Man, I just remember good defensive battle, man, and some big plays made here and there, man, just to put you over the top. Went into overtime, and you went for it on fourth down, man, and I just couldn't stop you, man. You did what you had to do to win the game, man, so congratulations to you on that.
Absolutely, but you still got me in our series. I keep up with all my series with whoever I play. He's up 2-1, so you know, I'm always keeping up with who beat who, and he got me 2 games to 1. So you're 11-1 right now in the season. What's up with your injuries right now? Are you good?
Man, I'm good on injuries, man. Fortunately, I've been pretty clean on injuries pretty much all year. I did have Blakely, my superstar linebacker. He got hurt for like 4 or 5 games, but next man stepped up, Kruger Hill in his position, and man, he balled out for me. So
yeah,
right now we don't have any injuries, man. So we're looking good going into the late part of the season.
Hey, Vitamin. You know what? It's funny you mentioned Kruger Hill. I see he's second in the league in interceptions. Your team all over the place is in top categories. You got Camu Kruger Hill. He's second in the league in interceptions with 14. You got Avery Parker, 60 receptions, 1,497 yards, 20 touchdowns, averaging 25 yards a catch. Then you got the boy Foley, rookie halfback with 192 attempts, 1,313 yards, and 14 touchdowns.
Right. Yeah, man, it's all about balance, man. We're trying to be balanced this year. Last year and the year before, we kind of became unbalanced and lost some games that way, trying to force the ball to Parker too much. But now we got like the triple threat right now, so we want to make sure we try not to get the ball to Parker too much, but get Foley involved, man. And he stepped up real big for us this year, so that's what we're trying to do, just stay balanced, man.
Absolutely. The boy Foley got all kinds of speed. I remember the first game of the year, man, he hit the corner and it was a wrap. I mean, I got some fast cornerbacks too. They were catching him, but he just ran out of gas and we just couldn't get him. The boy is fast. And your middle linebacker, hold on, I'm gonna try to say his name. Vetutonga Blakely is a beast, and he went out in the first. He went out in the first game, and I know he missed a few games. But everything's back. Now you're 11-1, okay, right. And I think the Jaguars are 11-1, and the Broncos are undefeated. So the AFC is pretty top heavy right now. What do you have to do to get out of this AFC to make it to the Super Bowl?
It's gonna be tough, man. Just like every year, it's like I'm either running to the Jaguars or either a hot tub, man. So I know I got to go through one of those guys, including yourself, man. So it's not gonna be easy, but we got to stay balanced, man. We got to play balanced football. You know, a lot of guys like to focus on Parker. When they do that, we're gonna bust that hole wide open with Foley. You see, then we got Cheek, my slot wide receiver. He's been making some plays for me too, man. So it's all about balance, man. If we're not balanced, we don't do good. So that's the storyline here.
I agree. That's what we're trying to figure out in Green Bay. Balance, especially with this new fatigue. I've learned that you got to have balance, and I was always a pass-heavy attack, and I've lost a lot of games in the fourth quarter, definitely in the fourth quarter, because I feel like I let my defense on the field too much because I didn't have a balanced offense, but I think we're figuring that out in Green Bay.
Right. Absolutely. All right, so look, going into the high-stakes season, we know that King Vitamin is a Dallas Cowboy fan. Now, It sickens me to say that because I'm a Redskin fan, and you already know how I feel about the Cowboys. They, to me, they can lose all their games, and I'll be ecstatic. So, but King Vitamin is a Cowboy fan. He has a message for the current Cowboys user, Expert. What message do you have?
That's right. Hey, Expert, we coming for them boys, man. Yo, we coming strong for them boys, man. I need them, but like I said before, man, it's likely that I will take them, but it's another team out there after the draft, man, that's kind of loaded that I'm looking at too. So it ain't etched in stone, but most likely I'll take my Cowboys.
Absolutely. If you can get them, you're gonna take them, basically.
Yes, sir.
Now, just like you just said, after the draft, you kind of look at teams and be like, oh man, I wouldn't mind using that squad, especially after the draft that just happened in the real NFL, right? Right. It's one team in particular, man. I'm looking at real strong, man. They real deep. I'm not gonna say the team, but I got another team that I'm looking at. A real good young team, man, that can do some damage. Yep.
You ain't the only one, player.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Well, we wish you luck in the rest of the season. The AFC is top heavy. Like I said, you're securing your spot. I'm struggling to try to get to the playoffs. We had a lot of injuries, but I still see a way for us to get in there. I think a team might squeak in at 8-8 in the AFC. If I get into the playoffs, though, I'm thinking I might have to cause a little bit of damage. I ain't leaving quietly.
Hey, man, look forward to seeing you getting up in there, man. We can get another game and get that rematch going, man. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. So that was our Dynasty user spotlight. King Vitamin, why don't you stick around and go over some of the games that we got in our top 10 if you got time.
All right, for sure.
Absolutely. All right, Matt.
Yes, sir.
We're about to go into our week in review, and the first game I want to talk about is a game that you were involved in.
Okay.
The week in review game was between the Packers and the Bears.
Oh, okay.
You upset 85, a great user, and the Bears. What was the score of that game?
That score was 10-16. 85 had a late touchdown in the fourth, so it was 16-3 pretty much almost the whole game.
So basically, your season hasn't gone the way that you would like it to go.
Hell nah.
I mean, you've lost some close games and everything like that, but a division game, you step up and you just pretty much dominated that football game almost.
Yeah, I think the last primetime we talked about my defense, and I was last. And I looked at some things and I made some adjustments. And since the last episode of primetime, I had to have moved up a couple notches here in team defense, because I don't remember, besides my game versus JB and the Rams, I ain't let up too many points. So
absolutely.
That was a good game, man. That was a good game.
Good game, man. You beat the division leader. Beat them 16-10. And in a tough division, y'all got some. My man, you got 85. You got Hamilton. This guy's been stepping up and has been. What he about 6-5? Or I know he got a winning record now, I believe.
Hamilton is 6-5.
And then you got yourself, and then you got KP, the reigning Super Bowl champ. It seems like every time KP wins the Super Bowl, the next year he's struggling. I mean, I don't know if that's a trend or just, so happened.
I think there was a lot of noise about KP in the chat a couple days ago, and they were talking about the middle linebacker and stuff like that. And I think what happened with KP this season was he went on the vacation, and me and him had a sim game. I took the Force, and I was recommended to take. And this actually, I think, might have messed my season up too. I was recommended to play the computer. Now the computer cheats. Everybody knows that. And now I even put my starters on the bench. Me and him combined had like 20 injuries.
That's ridiculous.
My starting quarterback was hurt, and I know he had hell of a lot of injuries, man. I think that might have been the downfall of both of our seasons, to be honest. 'Cause that was only like week 3. He was on vacation, so I definitely want to clarify that I forgot all about that. That could be hurting my season as well. I had like 3 starting linebackers hurt, a QB, a wide receiver, a halfback. So the Sims, man, I try not to do it. I play my games no matter what.
I just play the computer because of just what you just said, the injuries. I lost to the computer to the Texans. That he cheated me. The Texans running back ran like 250 or 60 yards against me. That's one of the reasons why my run defense was so poor. The dude was like just spinning, and I was like, "What the hell?" Looking like Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? The computer, hey. But I'd rather play the computer than get the force win and have all these injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in on that Bears game right quick with that Matty Ice had, and he kind of dominated like on first downs. He had 15 first downs. Anytime you can convert and get first downs, man, you got a good chance of winning. And also on third down conversions, man, he had 4, and Bears had none. And also time of possession, man, he had like 23 minutes. The ball for 23 minutes versus 8 minutes for the Bears. So anytime you can control the clock and get first downs, man, you got a good chance of winning.
That's that balance. And I had a game today where I did the same thing, and versus Lions and KP, he had 2 big plays, man. His running back just broke like 3 tackles and went for like a 60-yard run.
I seen that.
I was in disbelief, and he caught me on one-on-one coverage with one of his wide receivers, Griebel, and that was also like a 60-yard touchdown. Other than that, I'm catching on, on my balance and my defense, man. I'm starting to catch up.
Hey, Vitamin, what do you think about the new rule as far as no safety being the middle linebacker? Was you for or against that rule? What are your take on that?
I didn't have an opinion about it either way. I mean, I've never moved the safety to linebacker. I just always pretty much use the linebacker that I draft or that's on the team. So either way, it didn't really bother me, but it is the rule, and we gotta go by the rules.
Absolutely. I think that the biggest difference is, as far as having the safety in the middle linebacker is not necessarily the speed, because I've seen some linebackers that I've drafted 88 speed, 80. You know what I mean? I think it's more or less the agility to be able to start and jump back to make a play.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Right.
All right, so now let's move on to the next game. It involved the Tennessee Titans and Hot Tubs Broncos. Okay, now let me jump on this right quick, because we got punished 34-3. Okay, Hot Tubs is a good user, as we all know. Did y'all watch the game?
I watched some of it.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch the game, man.
Okay, so we ended up losing the game 34-3. But we was in the red zone 4 times and came away with 3 points. So and I had 4 turnovers. If you give the ball away 4 times, and when I get in the red zone, don't come away with any points, I don't care if I'm playing El Guapo. I'm not gonna win that game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you might win versus El Guapo, because you'll give it right back. Yeah, I seen that, man. Hot Tub is a very, very good balanced user. He has, obviously O.C. McMichael, but he also has a halfback, Torrey Cummins, who's also up there in yards. So he's balanced, man. He's run it down your throat and hit you with a play action, and you can't, like you said, you can't have them turnovers. Without them turnovers, that's a different game.
Well,
right.
To me, it wasn't really the turnovers. My red zone offense is really what disappointed me. But I was being stubborn because the dude was guest running. It's called Madden Assistant. I can't stop the run, so I got to use the Madden Assisted run blitz. He was doing that, and I normally can break those anyway. I don't care about people guess and run. So I was stubborn and not taking the play action or taking the easy touchdown. So I'll learn from that. I only played the guy twice. Hopefully I'll get another chance this year. We'll see. One other thing I wanted to touch on was I seen in the chat that somebody was like, "Oh, don't make Mr. Hot Tub angry."
Yeah, man.
What is going on? You're gonna piss him off. I don't give a damn about pissing Hot Tub off in the chat or making him angry. When I come to play, I'm coming for your head. I'm coming to beat you. I think we're all competitors. We're all grown men, and we don't play the game. We don't play just to play. Hello? We play to win the game, as my man Herman F would say. I'm not coming out here trying to come out here with kid gloves because I want to. Oh, I don't want to hurt Mr. Hot Tub's feelings. I don't care. I'm trying to win the football game. And if something I said rubbed you the wrong way or, gave you extra motivation, I don't need extra motivation. I'm going to come out there trying to beat you regardless. What do you think about that?
Go ahead, Vitamin.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. He's my next opponent. I'm in the red against him, but every time I go to play him, I'm not going to lose, So we play next week. I got to go to Denver. We played several times over the last couple of seasons, so it's a matter of changing things up, and it goes back to what you said, turnovers. You can't turn the ball over. He will capitalize on your mistakes, and also got to be very efficient, man. You got to move the chains, and you got to take advantage of your red zone opportunities. Because I'm looking at your stat line, and you was like 33% in the red zone, and he was 100%. So that's a difference right there.
That was definitely the difference in the ball game. Normally, I feel like if I convert touchdowns right there, it's a whole different game. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not. I mean, I just get sick and tired of the ball licking or the dick riding. Look, he's a regular guy. He's a regular user. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He won a lot of games. I only played him twice. It's all about adjustments. The more I get a chance to play him, the more I get a chance to dial in some of the things that he likes to do. His offense didn't go wild on me. If you go look at the stats, the running back only had 50 yards. O.C. McMichael had one big play for 76, I think. But other than that, he ended up with 100 yards. So we was pretty happy with the way we played defense. But he ended up with the big victory. Hail to the victor. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll make an adjustment and move on. We got other games that we got to worry about besides Hot Tub. We'll worry about playing him when we need to play him. But I'm not going to sit here and hug this dude nuts, you know what I'm saying, about how great a user he is, or don't piss him off. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's one thing, saying he's a good user, but coming to say don't piss him off, that really pisses me off, man. This is the best PS4 Sim League, and the reason why we are the best is because if you lose to somebody, most users in this league are going to hit the lab and want to beat him, like King Vitamin, for instance.
Absolutely.
He's faced Hot Tub how many times? You know he's planning on one of these playoff games and knock his ass out. You know it. But other people are saying don't piss him off. That's kind of, to be honest with you, I don't even know who said it. I like going back and forth with Hot Tub just to get him in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
I seen you said something to.
Yeah,
hey, Matt. I seen you said something to him. He said he your father. Damn.
Yeah, I was just glad that he said what's up. Like, I'll hit Vitamin up in the chat. He's saying what's up, bro. But you hit Hot Tub, you might not get a response. That's why I like to go back and forth. I love this league, man. I love what it's about, and I was just trying to get him wild up a little bit. And you see, I did. So I did what I was wanting to do.
Absolutely, and going forth, we were talking about it. I think in the chat and in with Dion about going forward as far as the Super Bowl. If you make it to the Super Bowl, you have to do an interview on one of the shows, like Media Day. I think that's something that we should implement because you got to kind of want to know, who you dealing with. You know what I mean? We don't really know Hot Tub. At least I don't see him in the chat that often. But it is what it is, and hopefully that's something that we'll get implemented. Both users who are in the Super Bowl just have to do an interview. I mean, I think that's something that will be great for Dynasty.
Okay, no doubt.
All right, so moving on. That was our users, our game of review. Moving on, we got the Daddy Leagues top 10.
Okay.
So who's in number 10, Matt?
I'm liking this Daddy League's top 10, man. It's changed. Number 10, we got the man, Mr. Sim Game, the Last Mohican, the Mall Cop, the nerd, whatever you want to call him, sitting at 7-5. and number 10 on these daddy leagues.
Man, it seems like the AFC least, man. They squeak a guy in there every year at like I say between either 8 or 9 wins. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see if they'll be able to make some noise in the playoffs. That's what it's about. They're going to get a ticket to the playoffs probably. Can they win a game? You know what I
mean? Yeah. Okay.
Who's number 9?
Number 9, we got Mr. C-Rob, 7-5. I think that he is. I think actually Nasty Noop is right on his ass for that second spot in that division, and probably whoever finishes second in that division is going to make that last wild card spot. So that's interesting. That's going to be fun to watch. They're both got 4 wins within the conference. The big difference here is Nasty Noop is 2-1 in division, and C-Rob is 1-2. So that's going to be interesting to watch at the end of the season.
Right, C-Rob lost today, I think. I'm pretty sure he lost today. So opening up the door for Dion and for the Rams. I think the Rams are 6-6 as well.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, who got number? Where we at? Number 7.
We are number 8 with the Mr. Expert, Mr. America's team at 7-4 in the NFC East.
Absolutely, you know they've been in the top 10. It's nothing new for them.
Nothing new, not a surprise.
But it's between him and that boy Good, and we'll see how that shakes out.
Speaking of that boy Good, he's sitting at number 7 in the top 10s this week.
Oh goodness, that boy Good got decimated with injuries. He got like 12, 13 people out because of the sim game. He got Tyrod Taylor out. He got his main quarterback out for like 7 weeks. He just got punished with the injuries. That's why I say I'm not taking no. I'm gonna try to play my game. You know what I mean? I'd rather get an injury or 2 with me playing the computer versus getting punished with injuries like that.
I can tell you right now, I ain't taking no more sims. No, if I'm available, if I'm physically available to play, and my opponent isn't, I'm playing that game. I ain't dealing with this shit no more.
Absolutely.
You feel me, Vitamin?
Right, I feel you, man. Definitely.
Okay, number 6, we got another top dog, not a surprise, leading the NFC North at 9-3. Chicago Bears, 85. Number 6.
85 is 85, man. The dude's always in contention. But my message to Addy: playoffs.
Yes, sir. He knows that. He's well aware.
Get it done. You gotta get it done in the playoffs. I mean, that's the bottom line. Okay.
Number 5, we got Mr. S.J. Fresh, Go Bomb, sitting at 8 wins, 4 losses in the Arizona Cardinals at number 5. He's sitting well. Last year, I'm pretty sure he finished in the bottom 10 of these daddy leagues. So he's sitting pretty well right now.
Yeah, but S.J. had won his division, and he's on his way to winning his division again.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk too much about this bum. I mean, this dude. S.J. good dude. I'm glad. Hey, shout out to S.J. He got me into Dynasty, so I always am indebted to S.J. to a certain degree.
Yeah, S.J. is a good commish, man. He's good in all areas of the cap aspect, the rule aspect, and he's just good overall. Like, he's not out to get nobody. He's here to help. So I really respect SJ, man, what he does for the Dynasty.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, no doubt. Number 4, we got these doo-doo Browns. Personally, one of my favorite users in this league, Mr. King Vitamin. Mr. King Vitamin at 11-1. What's up, man? What's going on this season?
Yo, man, we on a roll. We lost that first game, the HB. You know, I had nightmares about that loss, but hey, we moving, we going. But number 4 ain't good enough, man. We got to keep pushing up, man. We want to be at the top at the end of the season, man, just like every other team. So we pushing forward.
Absolutely. Hey, in that game, Buckner had 40 carries.
I remember
like
that. Yeah.
200 yards. But a lot of people's like, how can he get 40 carries? First off, it's an overtime game, and secondly, we had the ball for like 31 minutes. But Vitamin kept hitting big plays, so we kept getting the ball back. So, and I was going on long drives. So that's basically how that game shook out.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Number 3,
we got a heavy hitter again, who seems to always be in the top 3 towards the end of the season. Andy Force and them Jaguars at 11-1.
Absolutely, always in the conversation, always in there. We already know where he at.
He has a good team, man. Hey, wait a minute, you ever get a chance to play him in the playoffs?
Yeah, Jags. Yeah, man, he's a real good player. We played last year, and I believe the year before. It's always a competitive game, man. He's a real good user, man. It's always tough against him.
No doubt. I seen he just blew Carl out. I think his QB had it was 21 for 25 in that game or something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. Okay. Number 2, we got Mr. Gilgars and the Buccaneers at 11-1. Wait a minute, what you think about Gil Garza?
Good player, man. Yo, we played 2 weeks ago. It was like a defensive battle, man. Nothing but defense. And I was lucky and got one of those big run plays, man, to take me over the top. So that big play is what did it for me. But besides that, it was a tough defensive game, man. Real tough to move the ball. So,
Yeah, you did win that game. I did see that game. That was a good game, man. So that's number 2. And number 1, we got a familiar face. We got Hot Tub sitting at 11-0 again. And he's pushing strong, man, and he's not doing much talking again. So we really got Hot Tub again. We got Gil Garza again. We got the same users at the top 5 at the end of these daddy leagues all the time. These power rankings. Vitamin.
Yeah, he's the top dog right now. I mean, he lost in the Super Bowl this past season to KP, but he's 11-0 and he's shooting for it again. But like I said, I got him next week. And, we're going to come up into Denver. We're going to try to do what we do best. Stay balanced and win that game, man. Straight up.
Okay. Now, that's our Daddy League top 10s. And now we're going into the 2024 season. So, Vitamin, I've never had a high-stakes season here. I want to know your input. I want to know what you can tell me. Any advice? Any free chicken?
Man, I can't give no free chicken, man. It's my first time, too. I came in at the very end of Madden 16, man. So this is my first year, but, just reading all the posts about it, seeing guys chat about it, it's a real good idea to keep the league fresh, to keep the league going, something midway, and I think it's real good, man. Everybody got to step their game up if they want a good team, unless they're going to be stuck with the Browns, man. It's a lot of work to build them Browns up, man. Trust me.
Yeah,
you did a great job, though. Yeah,
you sure did. You sure did. Andre, what's your plans? Any secrets? What's your thoughts on the 2024 high stakes?
Hey, this upcoming draft, I got all kinds of picks, and I'm just trying to get some guys in to make a difference. I got some pieces that I want to move. I got some picks, and I'm just ready to fire off and make it happen for 2024.
Yeah, no doubt. Personally, man. Okay. Go ahead, Dre.
So let's just go ahead and get into our Too Legit to Quit segment.
Too legit to quit. Too legit to quit.
The first team I have on the list, on the legit or need to quit segment, is them 6-6 Rams. JB's Rams. Yeah. Is the boy legit or do he need to quit?
He's a good user, man, but right now I think he's not legit. I think he needs to quit. He still needs some more pieces in that secondary, I believe. And I just don't think he has the firepower right now.
Hey, King Vitamin, is the boy in Los Angeles, is the Rams, are they legit or do they need to quit?
Well, he's shown that he is legit, man. He made the playoffs 2 seasons ago, so he's shown that he can work his way through that NFC, man, and make it into the tournament. And that's all it takes is just to get in, man. So had he not made a playoff run before, I would be like quit. But nah, I think he can turn it around.
I don't think he did. I think he went 10-6 and just missed the playoffs.
No, he just missed the playoffs, but he did have a 10-6 record. So for me, JB, I'm going to say if you make the playoffs, you legit. So right now you need to quit.
No doubt.
Let's go back.
Okay. I thought he made the playoffs with that 10-6 record. Yeah, I misspoke.
He just missed it. Now you good?
He just missed out on the playoffs.
You would think a 10-6 record gets you in. It got me in by just barely last season.
Okay.
Okay, so now The next team on our legit or need to quit segment is them Dallas Cowboys. Experts Cowboys. He's 7-4, I believe, right now. King Vitamin. Is Expert legit? Or do he need to quit?
He's definitely legit, man. He's always in the hunt, lurking around the NFC, man. You know, he's been in the playoffs. I know I didn't get that one wrong, but yeah, he's definitely legit, man. No
he's
doubt.
legit. Cowboys legit. We ain't got to waste too much time on that.
I'm going to say the Cowboys are legit. They made a run in the playoffs, got to the Super Bowl, so definitely the Cowboys are legit. They are legit. All right, so now the next team on the list is the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh,
They are in the thick of this AFC garbage that we have right now. It's like 5 or 6 teams that's like between 5-7 and 6-6. It's like, you know, it's all jumbled up. So is the Ravens legit or do they need to quit, King Vitamin?
Man, the Ravens, man, of course, he's in my division, man. So we kind of go at it. I think we filling each other out, man. He just came into the league also, man. So I'd say give him another season or 2, man, see what he does. But he's giving me some tough battles, man. So I think he's legit.
Matt, is the Ravens legit or do they need to quit?
I agree with everything Vitamin just said. I think he's a good user. I don't think he has a great roster, so I'm going to say right now he needs to quit.
Hey, Ravens, I'm going to keep it real. Your ass need to quit.
No,
hey, get some more pieces, buddy, and maybe do something next year, but you need to quit. All right, so the last legit or need to quit user is a user that's familiar to me. The Tennessee Titans. King Vitamin. Is the Tennessee Titans, are they legit or they need to quit? They got a 5-7 record. These bums, man. I don't know what's up with them.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on in Tennessee, man. Y'all need to straighten that out, man. But I know, you've been in the playoffs and you made your runs. Like you said, you beat me recently, man. So I don't know what's going on there, man. You need to tell me what the coaching staff doing in Tennessee, man.
Hey, I'm going to say, Matt, let me ask Matt. Is the Titans legit or do they need to quit? I know you was surprised about that pass defense, but, hey, check out them run stats lately, too.
Okay, no doubt. We got to review that on, that's another topic on Numbers Don't Lie. But Titans are legit, man. There's a lot of changes going on this season, so I don't think you got to take that in factor. You had some injuries, too, so Titans are legit.
Hey,
I'm going to go ahead and say
I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. You know what I mean? We had some injuries, but we just haven't been playing well in certain spots. I don't give a damn about injuries. Next man need to step up and do his thing. But at one point in the season, I had both starting receivers out, my starting tight end out, and Buckner out. I had no playmakers. Every time I run one play, the reserves, we're in the red. So it was real tough. I had lost to the Chargers. I was like, man, this is terrible. But I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I think 8-8 can get us in. I'm gonna try to shoot for 9-7. I'm gonna try to win out and get into 9-7 and make some noise. I'm gonna say that the Titans are not legit right now unless we make the playoffs.
Okay. Hey, listen, I heard you say earlier in the show, 8-8, you're gonna need some help. 8-8 gonna get you in with some help. You got Skill Trade on the bubble at 5-6, Farquaad on the bubble at 5-6.
But go look at their schedules and then you tell me.
Yeah, I need to do my research. I'm just looking at Daddy Leagues. Daddy Leagues don't lie, baby. AFC playoff road.
Nah, I know where they at, but the Bills got a tough schedule.
Yeah,
Skill Trade, I don't believe in Skill Trade. I think he's gonna lose at least 2 or 3 games. And if he lose 2 games, I beat him head to head, so I'm not worried about Skill Trade.
No doubt.
I need the Ravens to lose, I think, and the Colts. I play the Colts again though. I beat them this week, but I play them again, so not worried about anybody I play again.
Okay, no doubt.
All right, so look, so far that's pretty much what we have. Now, do you have anything else on your that you want to get off your chest? I'm talking to my man King Vitamin. This is the segment. This is a part of the show where you can say anything you want. You got a message for Denver. Hey, don't piss them off though. Don't piss them off. You know what I mean? Hey, because y'all play next week. I'm gonna be looking forward to that game. Anything you want to say? You want to give a shout out to my man Expert? I know you already put him on notice. This is the time to say it. The floor is yours.
Yeah, man, we're going into Denver, like I said, with expectations to win that game, and we need a banner, man. We got a banner in 16. We don't have one in 17. We got the window is closing, man. So we're just trying to get a banner. We know we got to go through Denver, Jaguars, Tennessee, a couple other teams, man. So we're just trying to get that banner, man.
No doubt, it's all about that banner.
Hey, Matt, what you got to say? What you got left for the show?
It's good to put another show out, man, and keep it rolling. Busy, our lives get busy, but the Dynasty is, I think it's a special league. We love Madden. There's a lot of good users in here, man. You never know what to expect. That's what really killed me, man. I came in, I looked at my schedule, and I lost a lot of close games that I thought I had them as W's on the calendar. So I'm sitting here with a 4-8 record, and I was looking at a couple games earlier. I could easily have a winning record, and I could probably be around 85 right now, 9-3, 8-4, somewhere around there. So we took a lot of notes. We're looking for a strong off season. Hey, you know what I think really messed me up coming into the season is my roster isn't where I thought it was. I thought I was gonna have a couple of wide receivers, different lineups. So PS4 Dynasty Best Sim League. Shout out to Nasty Noob.
Hey, I just want to say to close out the show. The Dynasty is a little bit more than just coming in and playing your games, man. I mean, we all be in the chat, we be lit, you know what I mean? We be clowning each other. I mean, it's more to it, and we do the shows. It's fun, man. It's just a different league. We're on a different level. We got a different goal. The number one, and just like my man Nasty Noob said, hey, he ain't gonna have somebody come at his house, eat his food on his table, and don't contribute. So it's all about everybody contributing, man. Everybody doing their thing and being competitive on the field. So, hey, let's cut out the dick riding, okay? I'm not riding. King Vitamin is a great user. And if I play King Vitamin, I'm going to try to beat him. I'm going to try. Hey, he going to try to hang 40 on me. I'm going to try to hang 40 on him. That's how we go. We already know it going in advance. I'm going to try to run 200 yards with Buck.
Right.
He gonna try to put up 200 yards with Avery, and he got Foley. I mean, that's just how we go. So let's stop. It's competitive. You know what I mean? Right. We're grown men, so that's all I want to say. Be a grown man about it. Go play your games. Be competitive, and don't be no little bitch talking about getting somebody, pissing somebody off, and giving him fuel. We don't give a damn about that over here. So that's pretty much what I have. I want to thank King Vitamin for coming on the show. Hey man, thanks for coming on the show for our spotlight and going through the show with us.
Yeah, man. I definitely enjoyed it, man. I want to give a shout out to Dion, man. Great job on Shopmaster TV the other night, repping the Dynasty, and
no doubt.
To everybody that's doing all the shows, man. All the shows. Shout out to y'all, keeping the league going and growing, man. And just every user in the league, man. That's making the league better, man. Just shouts out to all y'all.
No doubt.
And that's it. That's another episode of the Dynasty Primetime. It's your boy, High Speed 30, HSpeed, and my man Matty Ice, and my man King Vitamin. Hey, we out.
We out.
The Dynasty Madden League Network, the worldwide leader in CFM.